back to That Horror Couple. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Rob.
And we are so pumped today because we are here to review a brand new movie out by Plan 10 Pictures.
Dude, we were at the premiere, y'all.
The After Dark.
Oh. We were at the premiere. We were feeling fancy, walking the red carpet. Show the poster.
I totally will.
Oh.
And we got the cast to sign it.
This film, dude, there's buzz going around. It's been mentioned in Fangoria. And we are going to talk about it here because we provide a service.
We do.
We do.
We talk about movies.
Yes. And dude, the soundtrack was so good.
So good.
It was so rocking.
It was.
But
Very punk.
Yes. But before we talk about that awesome soundtrack, let's play our mediocre theme song.
Yeah.
And...
let it get stuck in your head all day.
Yes, and then we'll talk about it. So hit the song.
Let's do it.
That horror couple.
Oh yeah.
That horror couple.
It's us.
That horror couple. That horror couple. And they talk about horror.
Like and subscribe. Two warring clans of vampires, the Ventru and the Bruja, come head to head after Master Vigo's favorite leaves him for the Bruja. Directed by Tom Devlin, written by Josh Cornell and Lola Devlin, starring Ashley Ballou, Dan Saxton, David Heath, Lars Fredrickson, Paul London, Daisy Ducati, Leroy Patterson, Matt Osborne. The After Dark,
dude. And yo, when Fangoria mentioned this, like the headline said,
icons from the wrestling and punk worlds collide in this famed flick. And they couldn't have described it better because that's exactly what this movie is introducing to us.
That's exactly what it is. Dude, the vibe of this whole thing is so dope. I love everything about it. Just like the scenery, the look, the vibe. The
Las Vegas, like, scenery through, like, the tall buildings and everything from the Ventru headquarters.
Dude, it's amazing. It's just, I love, like, the alleyways, the dark alleys, everything about this movie. Tom Devlin, he owns the Monster Museum.
He does.
Here in Vegas. But the guy, he also did Teddy Told Me To.
Yes.
I love his work. And this film, he knocked it out of the damn park.
He did. Everybody
and
was
then
so
ran,
good.
and then he caught the ball himself.
Yeah.
He did. He was like crack, ran, caught the ball. But like...
home run.
You mentioned some of the cast, but there's like 70 people.
There's a lot of people.
So, but everybody did a phenomenal job.
Yes.
Everybody killed it. I love the whole like punk rock feel of this movie too.
Yeah, like you're going to a show on like a Saturday night and like people are just moshing.
Dude, it's amazing.
The movie kicks off actually with our narrator, Lars Fredrickson. Volsong, as his name is in the movie. He's basically just explaining about the Ventru and the Bruja and their two warring vampire clans and kind of sets up the scenario from there.
He definitely set the tone for the whole thing. Brought us up to speed here and there. And it was cool to see him pop up, set the stage for like...
Be the narrator.
Yeah, kind of like a narrator. I thought that was definitely dope.
We meet our crew of the Ventru, which is led by none other than Gangrel, aka Vigo.
WWE legend here. Dude, the new brood. I mean, come on.
With Edge and Christian.
Yes, he's drinking the blood. We got the classic Gangrel look is in this with the
with the blood dripping. That was really cool.
Any wrestling fan would be like, hell yeah, hell yeah. He is so intimidating in this movie. It's like, oh my god, holy Christmas, grandma. Dude, he's scary, dude. His voice is so like low, and he just has an intimidating presence. And so he's the leader of the Ventru. And they're kicking it old school. They have like their classic.
They're like aristocratic type fancy vampires. Yeah.
And their headquarters is a cool like
it looks like a suite at like one of the Las Vegas hotels. It looks really cool.
Stuff I can never afford.
Yeah.
And, you know. Yeah, it's beautiful though. It's that window. It has the whole Vegas skyline.
Yeah, you can see the skyline. It's really pretty. Yeah, I love the scenery in the movie.
The scenery in the movie is dope. Everybody, and I liked his whole crew. His whole crew is very cool. Amongst his crew was the character of Mary Beth.
Yes.
And it seems like she was like new and iffy if she wanted to join, you know? You know, well, really? That's what
She's like, this is what we're gonna do every day? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of life now that, you know, we're stuck in this room, basically? And she just has to run out and get some fresh air because she feels so suffocated by their day-to-day, night-to-night life.
She got more than fresh air.
Yeah.
Because she wound up at the After Dark Club.
Oh, yeah.
Moshing and stuff. And
the Brujas.
The Brujas. Yeah, dude.
She meets, when she's out for fresh air, she actually meets our handsome lead, Jack. He's a vampire with the Brujas, and they instantly have an instant chemistry, instant connection. And I really thought that the actors did a really good job of making me, like, believe this budding love story between these two people. I really enjoyed that part of the movie.
Because we were at the screening, we found out part of the backstory.
Ashley wasn't supposed to be the lead.
Well, she was going to work back. She was
do the makeup.
She was going to do the makeup, and this is actually her first role. And you would never know that from watching this because she killed it. Like she was amazing. She fit the role perfectly. Like after seeing the movie, I couldn't imagine anyone else doing it.
No, she's like a badass female vampire heroine. I was rooting for her the whole time.
She knew like kung fu.
Yeah.
She was taking people on the parking lot. She was biting their necks.
Yeah.
The gore is amazing in this film. The gore, the special effects, they're all practical. Amazing. Devlin is a special effects guy.
Yes, he did such a good job.
Yeah. And the film company put this out.
Plan 10 Pictures.
Unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
Unbelievable, dude. I seriously enjoyed this. It was amazing. Not only was it brutal and the gore was good and the fight scenes were good between the two rival
clans, vampire clans. The acting was really well done.
I also love how he told a love story though.
That was my favorite part. Yeah, I love that part. I love when they do horror movies and you have two central hero and heroine together and they fall in love as the chaos is going on. I just love that.
So the two rivals, we got the Ventru and the Bruja. The Ventru's kicking it old school. The Bruja are a bunch of punk rock kids who are moshing, playing punk. They're at a punk rock show basically. It's amazing. Awesome. I love the atmosphere. I grew up like going to punk rock shows and this like takes me back. We see a half pipe. We see Devlin sitting on the half pipe rocking out.
Yes.
And we see a lot of cool stuff. Like there's a Misfits poster in the background. There's a Clash poster. I saw a poster for a movie Fade to Black from the 80s.
Oh yeah.
So there's slasher film posters. There's so much stuff that horror kids and punk kids would love in this film.
I love how it's so believable that it is like a punk club like on the week like you would find here in Vegas like on the weekend. Like the people are just moshing, having a good time, like listening to like local bands or whatever.
Kaylee's been known to mosh people.
Oh yeah.
She
That's my mosh stance.
That's what you do in the pants?
I don't even know. This is not a mosh stance. I don't know what this is called.
I don't know. Vigo, the intimidating Gangrel, the intimidating guy, he sends Mary Beth as kind of like a spy at first. Thing is, she falls in love
with Jack.
So she's not a spy anymore.
She wants to change sides and be a Bruja.
Exactly. She's like, I'm a Bruja girl, yo. Give me some leather.
Yeah.
And yo, she looked totally cool. And
she did.
I liked that when she crossed sides and she had the skirt, the leather jacket.
Oh yeah, the punk look. I love that outfit. It was so cute.
It was totally rock and roll. I love the hell out of it.
It was awesome.
That's gonna cause some friction.
With Vigo and his Ventru.
Yeah, but I did like how Dax took her in though.
Yeah.
He found out she was a spy, but then she's like, listen. And Dax not only took her in, but he confronted Vigo and he's like, listen, bitch.
Yeah.
He's like, this is how it's going down. And that was an intense scene between the two of them. I'm like, oh, something's about to happen. So, kind of like a wrestling promo before the match.
Tom Devlin picked like a perfect person for the role of Vigo because I think with his wrestling background and experience, him being able to like coordinate fighting, you can really tell on screen that he was really able to do that. And I love that about the movie.
Not only is like it's a great gore film, it's a great fighting film, it's a great vampire film, but it's a great love story.
I love that, yeah.
And I especially love the scene when like Mary Beth and Jack just walked off and they were walking down the street and they told each other's backstories.
Yeah.
That was just a good moment and it was kind of cool.
We got to know them a little better through this scene.
And Jack explained what Dax means to him and it was just a good background, good scene, and I think it gave the characters some more
depth. Yeah.
More depth.
It makes you emotionally connect with them on a different level because you feel like you get to know them.
But it wasn't in like a Lifetime way.
It was in a cool like horror romance way.
It wasn't corny, but I was like...
Well, I like corn stuff, but yeah.
It was sweet, but...
No, it was sweet, but awesome.
It wasn't lame.
Still badass.
It wasn't lame. And I like the romance of this whole thing. They were making out in the rain. That was romantic as hell.
It was was like The Notebook, but like punk rock.
Bro, they shared a victim in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Weren't they eating a victim together?
They were. It was very romantic.
Most couples go out to dinner. They did. Technically, they did. But
they did. They left the Brewhouse Club and went outside. Yeah.
Dude. And then there was one scene where they were making out and they go into the coffin together. Now was the coffin hooking up?
I think there was. They went in at the end of the night to sleep there during the day.
No, was it to sleep or was it to?
I think it was for both.
Get freaky.
I think it was insinuated it was for both, yeah.
But that's the thing. And then Lars pops up after they go inside the coffin, and Lars is back, and he's like, a new romance. And like, it was cool that he set the stage again.
I like the narration of the entire movie. Yeah, he did a great job.
He's like, how can it be wrong if it feels right?
Yeah.
And I was like, exactly.
Yeah, it's also kind of like Romeo and Juliet a little bit.
It is.
Punk rock vampires, so a little notebookish, little Romeo and Juliet-ish, but make it punk rock vampires.
That's what I was saying. It was lovely, but not corny.
Yeah.
It was good. Eventually, Dax...
Vigo come head to head.
And it makes for like the best fight scene I've ever seen in a movie since like They Live.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like,
it was continuously shot, it seems like. There wasn't really any edits in it, so that means that Gangrel, like David Heath, had to really be like coordinating the whole thing. It didn't seem like there was any cuts in it from my perspective.
Oh no, Dax knew what he was doing too. I saw a side Russian leg sweep followed by like an elbow.
It seems like they really like practiced this and like really coordinated it very well. And I really like Ashley Ballou at the end where she has to like get on Vigo's shoulders or whatever. You can tell like she really learned like the good coordination for the fight scenes, and I really enjoyed that about her character.
Absolutely, and you know the fight scene alone is just
worth checking the movie out.
Worth checking the movie out. The whole atmosphere, the whole punk show vibe, everything. Yeah. Spoiler alert! If you don't want me to ruin it.
This is the end. So
I'm just saying. Okay, it turns out that the Dax crew gets the upper hand, and the battle is over. So they say, "What now?" And then Dax is like, "We rebuild." And then they go back to recruiting, handing out like punk show
the punk show flyers.
Show flyers. I guess it's like misfit kids, homeless kids, and you know,
people who feel like they're like misfits. It's kind of like a Peter Pan and the Lost Boys like type vibe. I think Tom had actually explained that.
They dropped the Lost Boys name a few times, which I thought was pretty cool.
I loved that. Yeah, and then they also said "sleep all day, party all night." I love that tagline too in the movie. I was like, I see what you're doing there.
What, Lost Boys or Kiss?
Yeah, I think. Oh, I thought it was Lost Boys, but
could be Lost Boys.
Yeah,
it could also be Kiss.
That's true.
They kind of left it open where like they can go anywhere now with the story. So I don't know if this is. I don't know where it's going from here. But it has the potential to keep going. And it kind of ends with our with Volsung, Lars Frederiksen, and he says like some people will thrive, some people will fail. He goes, but in 100 years they will kill each other all over again. So dude,
the cycle repeats itself.
Yeah, dude, there's gonna be conflict always. Get ready for some more. And I just love the way it ended, dude.
Me too.
I was like blown away by this film. I really was.
I had a really good time with it. I really enjoyed it, and we definitely recommend you guys checking it out. It does release. It is The After Dark, directed by Tom Devlin.
I'm probably leaving out some stuff I want to say, but yeah, it's amazing.
We had a really good time with this movie.
It's one of the best films I've seen in a while. I was so like floored by it. It has wrestling, it has punk rock, it has
awesome gore,
awesome music,
acting,
awesome atmosphere, awesome feeling, awesome vibe,
fun characters, relatable characters, like just cool, all kinds of cool stuff going on in the movie. So there's a bunch of different stuff you could, go to check the movie out for. We definitely recommend it. Thank you again to Tom Devlin for having us at the screening and for just being awesome and making such an awesome movie.
We get Gangrel, we get Lars Frederiksen. It's like, dude.
And Tom Devlin and crew, we got a great thing going.
We got a bunch, the whole cast is amazing too.
Yeah.
Such great people. We met a bunch of them at the event.
Everyone was so cool
Such
and nice.
Great people. The passion they had for this film, it was just amazing.
I thought so too.
And like, they're just so chill and so amazing people were involved in this. And it shows. It shows when you watch the movie, the passion that went into this. And I think like any fan of horror would find something they would enjoy about this movie. There's something in this movie for everybody.
Especially if you're a vampire horror movie fan, I think you would really enjoy this.
Or if you're into music, or
wrestling. Yeah, you said that, but yeah.
There's some hot chicks.
Yeah, check it out for that. Check it out for the hot chicks, the awesome wrestling.
We all like boobs, right?
Yeah.
Girls like boobs too.
Yeah.
Check it out for the boobs.
Yeah. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button so you can be notified when we drop all of our new horror movie reviews, horror movie trailer breakdowns, horror movie TV show reviews, that kind of thing. If that sounds like your thing, we like to have fun. Rob tells jokes. We like to have a good time. So if that sounds right up your alley, make sure you're hitting the bell to be notified when we drop all of our new stuff. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. This is The After Dark.
I just want to like promote this one more time.
Yeah. Awesome Blu-ray artwork signed by Tom Devlin.
This is so cool.
It is very cool. Make sure you're checking it out, guys. We're super excited. We also have a spread shop, a t-shirt account. If you go to our main page next to our community tab is our store tab. You can find awesome hats just like this one that Rob's rocking right there on our spread shop account. Make sure you're checking it out. That sounds like something you'd be interested in. If you want to donate to the channel, we have a super thanks option down here. You can just click the money with the little heart in it. Yeah.
I'm like that.
I was just thinking of that guy, Rob Schneider from Home Alone 2. Make sure you guys are donating if you want to donate to the channel. Otherwise, we just appreciate you subscribing, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Once again, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Rob.
Thank you again to Tom Devlin and everyone who worked on this movie.
We
had a great time.
This is who the video's about.
Yeah, it's for Tom Devlin and everybody at Plan 10 Pictures. Make sure you are checking them out, following them on social media. They're on Instagram and YouTube, so make sure you check them out. Once again, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Rob.
And we will see you guys soon. dude.
There's sick decapitations in this film, too.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you're checking it out for that.
Dude, just watch it.
Yeah. Skate or Die.
No, that was awesome. Yeah. Just watch it.
Just watch it.
The After Dark.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah. Directed by Tom Devlin.
Google it. We have the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Peace out.
Yeah.